Travel. Today's video, Union Cemetery here, Cincinnati, Ohio. A little north, right below the 275 loop. Unusual about this cemetery, I've been to a lot of them. This one has walking paths. They're blacktop walking paths around the cemetery. And that's rather unusual, but we're gonna walk it. It makes it easier to walk the cemetery. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk the entire cemetery and see what we find. I know there's a chapel and a crypt. Other than that, a few old ones and some nice looking headstones. So join me on this latest cemetery tour. So let's get started, shall we? And we're going to start off with Jerry C. Green, Gunnery Sergeant, U.S. Marine Corps, Korea vet. September 14th, 1926, passed away on December 19th, 1995, and he's a Purple Heart winner. So, my first Marine, right off the bat. So I'll bestow a flag to him, and I will say, Semper Fi Gunny Green, Semper Fi. Oh, Robert Wayne Bradford, or Bob they called him, March 14, 1954 to April 29, 2019. Your presence we miss, your memories we treasure, loving you always, forgetting you never. And there's like the eagle with the mountains and the flowers. It's like a lake. I think it's a lake. On the back, it's a beautiful poem. If you get there before I do, don't give up on me. I'll meet you when my chores are through. I don't know how long it'll be, but I'm not going to let you down. Darling, wait and see. And between now and then, till I see you again, I'll be loving you. Love me. So rest in peace to Robert Wayne Bradford, or Bob. Rest in peace. Yep, Paul Patterson, or Bub, October 20th, 1950 to May 21st, 2018. Miss you and love you, Bub. Picture, right? Well, rest in peace to Jep, or Bub. Rest in peace. Our loving mother, Alice V. Patterson, April 4th, 1930 to January 14th, 2004. That's on the back. It says, my children, Shirley, Betty, Paul, Hazel, Marty, Robert, Loretta, Louise, Helen, Jerry, Wanda, Letta, Susie, Jane, and James. We will meet on the other side. There's a rest in peace to Alice. Rest in peace. This one, I don't know if there's a name to it, but or maybe it's just a monument. It's kind of interesting. I have no idea whose name is on this, or if it's just a monument dedication. Anyway, it's kind of a unique thing to see. Very unique. Oh, Frank Leon Craig, December 12, 1945 to May 19, 2019. Forever in our hearts. Picture of him. And it's right in the ground. Rest in peace, Frank. Rest in peace. See what I mean? That's just one of them. But we're here to see Natasha Lynn Schnell, or Tater Bug, they called her. May 3rd, 1985 to August 12th, 2002. You know, like the knickknacks. And then her headstone is the shape of a puzzle piece. Yeah. And on this side. Oh, it's blank. But yeah, it's a unique shape. A puzzle piece. There's a picture of her. Alright, so rest in peace to Natasha. Rest in peace. Found another Marine, William John Herring. He was a corporal in the U.S. Marine Corps in Vietnam. November 15, 1945 to August 29, 2004. He's also a Purple Heart winner. So I'm going to give him a flag as well. And say Semper Fi to Corporal Herring. Semper Fi, rest in peace. This says a husband, Jack C. Cancellery, 1933 to 1963. Here's a picture of him. Yep. There's a picture of him. It says husband on it. Alright, rest in peace to Jack. Rest in peace. Now, this unique headstone belongs to Hoff, Robert, and Wanda. Robert was born April 21st, 1944. He passed away October 21st, 2002. Wanda was born January 15, 1950. She passed away February 26, 2016. They were both married May 24th, 1969. One says dad on one side, one says mom. And Robert was an REM-3 U.S. Navy, Vietnam. So I would still him the flag, even though it's not Marine, it's fine. He still defends the country. Right here. What's on here? Oh, it just says Hope, Hoff. It's a nice looking etch of two people riding ATVs. Alright, so rest in peace to Robert and Wanda. Rest in peace. Now look at this unique grave. This is Mary L. Boss. She was our mother. Yeah. Our loving mother, I guess is what it says. Picture of her right here. Says she's born February 21st, 1913. She passed away on October 25th, like 1984. Yeah, rest in peace to Mary. Rest in peace. Right next to her, to Mary, is, I guess, her daughter, Janette Sharon. There's a picture of Janette. She's born January 23rd, 1933. She passed away on July 12th, 2009. This is her sister Sharon. Born September 16th, 1949. Passed away July 27th, 2007. Rest in peace to her, Janette and Sharon Boss. Rest in peace. Alright, live, laugh, and love. Darrell E. Ramsey Jr. So June 20th, 1976 to August 19th, 2007. Cherished son and brother, father of Brents. The back of his headstone, huh? A poem. Picture of him hugging Jesus. Say, I fought the good fight. I finished my race. I have left the faith, kept the faith. In the future, the crown of righteousness will be awarded to me by the Lord, who rightly judges the race. The crown is not just for me, but all who have loved him. Oh, rest in peace to Darrell. Rest in peace. So this is the grave of Dad Terry W. Dalton, November 27th, 1954 to May 14th, 1980. His wife Becky's still here, so I will go on the back and read this poem. And it says, when I must leave you for a little while, please do not grieve and shed wild tears, and hug your sorrow to your through the years. But start out bravely with a gallant smile, and for my sake and in my name, live on and do all things the same. Feed not your loneliness on empty days, but fill each waking hour in useful ways. Reach out your hand and comfort and cheer, and I in turn will comfort you and hold you near. And never, never be afraid to die, for I am waiting for you in the sky. Rest in peace to Terry, and my condolences to Becky. Rest in peace. Brenda Ann Burton. Picture of her. She was born December 25th, 1954. She passed away on January 17th, 2023, this past year. Loving mom, grandma, and teacher. I'm back. So rest in peace to Brenda. Rest in peace. This wind's really kicking, so hopefully you can still hear me. This is Robert C. Death Rage. Here's a picture of him. This is August 23rd, 1945. He was born August 9th, 2021, where he left the earth. Yeah, I'm back. Oh, that's blank. There. So rest in peace to Robert. Rest in peace. Robert Elizabeth Bradley. Robert was born June 8th, 1934. He passed away October 20th, 2011. His wife Elizabeth. January 10th, 1936 to July 17th, 2019. married August 7th, 1954. Back to Headstone. Oh, that's the shape of 2 hearts. So, rest in peace to Robert and Elizabeth Bradley. Rest in peace. Look at this headstone. It says Kenneth Elmer Newman, January 11th, 1941 to November 16th, 2020. Picture of him, different stage of his life. And it says traveling man, North America to Asia. Places where he's been. That is a unique headstone. Alright, so rest in peace to Kenneth. Rest in peace. Look inside this headstone. It says Reagan, Charles Rickey, 1951, 1969. God loaned us a son. I don't think there's anything on the back. I didn't see anything. Oh, it's blank. Oh, rest in peace to Charles. That is one unique headstone. It's tall too. About as tall as I am. Rest in peace. Mom, Patricia S. Dawn Rose, 1940 to 1982. In heaven there is one angel more. There's something on the back. And there is. Lo, I had a dream. One night I had the dream. I dreamed I was walking along the beach with the Lord, and across the sky flashed scenes from my life. For each scene I noticed 2 sets of footprints in the sand. One belonged to me, the other to the Lord. When the last scene of my life flashed before us, I looked back at the footprints in the sand. I noticed that many times along the path of my life there was only one set of footprints. I also noticed that I had happened at the very lowest and saddest times in my life. This really bothered me, and I questioned the Lord about it. Lord, you said that once I decided to follow you, you would walk with me all the way. But I have noticed that during the most troublesome times in my life, there was only one set of footprints. I don't understand why in times when I needed you most, you would leave me. The Lord replied, my precious, precious child, I love you, and I will never, never leave you during your times of trials and suffering. When you see only one set of footprints, it was then that I carried you. No matter how many times I read that, it's still pretty good poem, pretty good paragraph. So rest in peace to Patricia, and heaven does have one more angel. Rest in peace. Yeah, I said pretty much all cemeteries are starting to do this now. I've noticed it's a huge crypt for your ashes. A good number of names on it. I just like the way it looks. It's big, it looks like a column of some kind. Oh, rest in peace to everybody. Its name is on this. Rest in peace. Right beside that nice ash crypt, it's this. All the names on there. My guess is all these names have been scattered around here, and they got them on this. There's a lot of them, a few of them. I'm not on that side, but it's gonna fill up sooner or later. Alright, rest in peace to everybody. It's on this. Rest in peace. This is Ronald and Eunice Baston. Ronald, born 1936, passed away in 1960. Right there. Eunice is her later life. 1922 to 1991. And I don't think there's anything on the back of the headstone. Oh, blank. It's okay. Alright, rest in peace to Ronald and Eunice Baston. And rest in peace. It's our son, Terry Keith Receiver. Silver, June 28th, 1955 to November 24th, 1962. So sweet and precious, at rest. He passed away a long time ago. That's way before I was born. Like 11 years before I was born. On the back there's a little lamb right there in the middle of this. Oh, hope you rest in peace, Terry. Rest in peace. Look at this headstone. It says Allen on it. In the middle. Might have been a plant. But look at the way it's laid out. It's like 2 books. This one's George W. Allen, May 5th, 1885 to May 10th, 1962. And over here, Maud, his wife, November 16th, 1888 to July 9th, 1972. anything on the back. I don't think there is. Let's look anyway. Nope. That is unique. The tops into a book like. I guess the book of your life, your book life, or your life of a book, which is turned page. Alright, rest in peace to George and Maud. Rest in peace. It's interesting headstone. Ball. William Howard and Myrtle F. William, born August 12, 1915, passed away July 6, 1994, and his wife Myrtle, February 8, 1915 to July 6, 2012. I like that. It's got a etching of deer and a lake, a stream going into the lake. Alright, rest in peace to William Howard and Myrtle F. Rest in peace. Found another Marine, Robert Plummer, June 8, 1923 to July 25, 1988. I have fought a good fight. I have finished the course. I have kept the faith. The U.S. Marine too, on the back. He's a staff sergeant, U.S. Marine Corps, World War II and Korea. So, found another Marine, get the flag. Oh, there we go. There we go. Alright. Rest in peace to Staff Sergeant Plummer. Oh. Rest in peace to Staff Sergeant Plummer. Rest in peace, Staff Sergeant. And Semper Fi. Alright, I see these a lot. This is I guess it's a headstone slash crypt niche for your ashes. It's Sue E. Brown and Jack A. Brown. Sue was born June 15, 1947. She passed away on December 20th, 2017. Jack, born December 27th, 1936. Passed away November 22nd, 2020. My soul waits in silence for God only. From Him is my salvation, our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I like that. It's got a flower base, urn. Yeah, that's interesting. You see those a lot. I guess it's I don't know if you got by plot or not, but it's an alternative to being buried, I guess. Alright, rest in peace to Sue and Jack. Rest in peace. Joan F. Nolman, June 5th, 1940 to October 25th, 2015. That must be her family. Beautiful headstone. That's not back. Oh, wait. Is this hers? Nah, it's over here. Okay, rest in peace to Joan. Rest in peace. Robert J. Adams II. Picture of him. Born August 1st, 1982. He passed away on October 2nd, 2015. Lovely son, husband, and father. So rest in peace to Robert. Rest in peace. Oh, this headstone says Hanifens. Gerald W. I guess started in Vietnam. April 18th, 1949 to March 29th, 2016. His wife Becky says always dance above her name. April 13th, 1955 to June 6th, 2017. Look at all the shells. People, their relatives have left. Says married October 6th, 1995. Rest in peace to Gerald and Vicky Hanifens. Rest in peace. This big stone. Victor and May Cook. Victor, born September 16, 1923. He passed away on October 22nd, 2007. May, March 19, 1918, she was born. Passed away November 28th, 1995. Cook. So they were married March 26, 1949. Precious Lord, please keep our hands and left two be as one for all eternity. On the back. Okay. I guess Victor's a World War II vet, Tech 4 U.S. Army, so thank you for your service. Rest in peace to Victor and May. Rest in peace. Look at this headstone. Skift. Virginia and John. They're still here, so I'll show that. But on the sides, got a lot of names. Very unusual. A lot of names on it. There's something on the back that says there are only 2 things we can give our children: roots to grow by and wings to fly by. I don't know, I think they're still here, I'm not sure, but their birth dates are on it, their death dates not, so I don't know. But it is a unique headstone, the Skift headstone. Really interesting. Alright, this is Ray W. Burden, Sergeant U.S. Marine Corps, War II and Korea. August 31st, 1925 to August 2nd, 1992, the Purple Heart winner. So, I'll give him a flag. This is for Sergeant Burden. There he is in the ground, there we go. Alright. Rest in peace to Sergeant Burden and Semper Fi. Rest in peace. Here's the grave of another Marine, Pfc Tackett, Pfc. World War II, June 26, 1927 to September 29, 1985. Rest in peace to Pfc Tackett and Semper Fi. Rest in peace. For Thou Art With Me, Christopher Price, June 30th, 1966 to April 15th, 2017. Both son and brother. Nope. It's a beautiful headstone. It's 4 foot tall. Yeah, for Art With Me. I got some. Rest in peace to Christopher. Rest in peace. Oh, United States Navy, Harold and Juanita. Harold, born August 11th, 1924, passed away on January 28, 2020. His wife, Juanita, July 19th, 1927 to July 28th, 2013. Picture of him, he's in the Navy. That's her. Alright, rest in peace to Harold and Juanita Sullivan. Rest in peace. Madame Ho Suing. Picture of her. And I'm guessing Korean, maybe? September 14th, 1924, February 24th, 1987. Anything on the back of her headstone? Well, rest in peace to Madame. Rest in peace. This is Hanging Up My Traveling Shoes, Betty Jane Hicks, October 29th, 1945 to August 11th, 2006. That is a small stone, but it's really beautiful. Big heart with some roses going around it. Rest in peace to Betty. Rest in peace. This is Mary Bess Willie, 1925 to 1949. Picture of her. That's an old picture, but still a nice picture. It's still keep up. She passed away in 1949. Rest in peace to Mary. Rest in peace. I think it's like the 4th or 5th Marine I found. It's Lester W.C. Switzer. He was Pfc U.S. Marine Corps World War II, August 20th, 1927 to September 13th, 2016. Well, I'm going to bestow him a flag. And I'll say Semper Fi and rest in peace to Pfc Switzer. Rest in peace. This headstone. Eifert. John and Nellie. John was born in 1868, passed away in 1943, and Nellie 1871 to 1938. And that's a real nice headstone. Still in good shape to be here since what, 1940s or 1930s? They'll rest in peace to John and Nellie. Rest in peace. Earlene Harrison, June 3rd, 1924 to April 20th, 2022, loving another daughter, mother, and grandmother. I like the way it's decorated. Like dandelions. Solar power. Rest in peace to Earlene. Rest in peace. Loving memory, Cordelia Heyman, or Dink, they called her. July 25th, 1922 to October 11th, 2015, to her mother, grandmother, and sister. Dink. That's a nice nickname. I like it. Rest in peace to Cordelia or Dink. Rest in peace. Stacy, Edward, and Esther. 1902, 1974, Edward was born and passed away, and Esther 1908 to 1995. It's unusual headstone, like a diamond stuck in the ground. Rest in peace to Edward and Esther. Stacy, rest in peace. One old pro. Fritz Harriel He's born August 23rd, 1930, passed away September 18th, 2019. Looks like a cat. Bobcat. It says one old pro. As unique. Small but unique. And rest in peace to Harry Fritz. Or rest in peace to one old pro. Rest in peace. It's our son, Roy Lee Beale, Bucky. January 2nd, 1942 to February 21st, 1958. There's a picture, but it's kind of wore out over the years. Yeah, Bucky. So rest in peace to Bucky Bill. Rest in peace. No particular grave, but take a look at the old gravestones in this area. A lot of old ones. And the wind's blowing. I hope you can hear it. Alright. Almost done. I mean, these are some interesting headstones. Some of them you can't read though. And some have been prepared like that right there. You can tell. Alright. Let's continue on to the other side. There's an interesting crypt. Looks like it's some kind of rock. It says mother and father. Mother Hilda Rich Harper and John F. Harper. His wife John F. Harper. Alright, well, Hilda was born on September 15th, 1853. She died May 14th, 1916. Her husband John, born July 31st, 1951, died February 28th, 1935. And under her epitaph it reads, as ye what that man should do to you, do ye all as to them likewise. So love worketh no ill to his neighbor. Therefore love is the fulfilling of the law. Interesting crypt too. That has some concrete on there. Alright, rest in peace to Hilda and John Harper. Rest in peace. Here's the Union Cemetery Chapel. Sim Township, Ohio. This historical chapel is redirected as a place of solace and meditation for all those who seek peace of mind and spirit. Its physical separation was made possible by the general bequest of Ethel C. Snyder, whose memory is gratefully perpetuated by this plaque and other cemetery improvements. May 26, 1996. I'll not unlock, I guarantee you. Nope. Okay. Yeah, the Union Cemetery Chapel. Alright, well, let's continue. Another Marine, Richard Clarence Benny, or First Lieutenant U.S. Marine Corps, Vietnam, September 6, 1943 to September 1st, 2020. I got a flag. And I'll say, Semper to First Lieutenant Benny. And rest in peace, sir. Semper Fi. Marion V. Purcell, Pfc U.S. Marine Corps, World War II, February 14, 1930, he's born. Passed away June 4th, 2009. It's like the 6th grave. So I'll throw a flag on. Alright, rest in peace to Pfc Piersall. Semper Fi and rest in peace. Frank Bernard Bill Sr., Pfc U.S. Marine Corps, World War II, July 12, 1921 to April 19, 1988. I think it's like the 6th flag I had to give out. And that's great, because I love giving these out. I bought them, I bought them for a reason. Alright, the winner. Rest in peace to Pfc Bill Sr. Semper Fi and rest in peace. Yeah, look at this headstone. I wonder if it's missing the top of it somewhere. Well, this is Gladys and Robert. Gladys born 1897, passed away in 1954. Robert 1894 to 1979. I guess there used to be something on top of this. I guess it's gone. Buried somewhere. Alright, rest in peace to Gladys and Robert. Rest in peace. Alright, before we head over top of the cemetery to the other side, take a look at this. One way to control the water flow through here, huh? Starts there. It goes all the way down, right past those trees. Hey, that's one way to control the water here so it doesn't flood out. It's pretty neat. It does a purpose, but it still looks good in the cemetery. Alright. Last leg of the cemetery right over here. Piersall, Lester and Bernice. Lester 8, they call him Hammer. March 7, 1935 to June 24, 2013. And his wife Bernice, Bebe. July 2nd, 1934 to May 4th, 2010. I'm not laughing. It's a nice name. It's a smile. I'm not laughing at the name. I'm just smiling about it. Pretty unique name, BB. And then baby Jimmy, James, 1962 to 1963. Alright. Well, rest in peace to Hammer, BB, and baby Jamie. Rest in peace to all three of you. Vernon Allen Atkins, October 10th, 1953 to April 22nd, 1994, always in our hearts. And there's a picture of him. And oh yeah, rest in peace to Vernon Allen Atkins. Rest in peace. Bullware. Charles Bullware, 1855 to 1900. And Liddy, his wife, 1856 to 1900. They both died the same year. At least I think it's the same year. Yeah, 1900. It's on the back. Oh, just a big shield light. That is neat. 1900. Wow, that's over 100. Was 120 some years old. Still in good shape for that age. Alright, rest in peace to Charles and Lydia Bullware. Rest in peace. Look at this. Davis headstone. Look at that. I think it's a family plot. I'm guessing we're just sitting here. But this is a nice big headstone. It's tall, almost tall as I am. Actually, it might be taller. 5'10" or more. Well, rest in peace to the Davis clan, wherever they may be. Rest in peace. Thank you for coming with me on this latest cemetery tour here in Union Cemetery, here just inside Cincinnati, Ohio. An interesting place. I mean, this place is, I've never seen a cemetery where you have a black walk or black top walkways around it. Oh, most of it. The old part doesn't have it yet. Let's get there. Alright, so thank you. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for liking, sharing my videos. It's growing slowly, but we're getting there. And I'll see you in the next cemetery video. Rest in peace to everybody here, new and the old side cemetery. Take care of yourself, take care of those, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.